Spring is definitely here. The fruit trees are blooming. The bees are already active collecting pollen from the willow, as you can see here. It's so important to have these willows in the garden. They look beautiful and they provide food for the bees after the long winter. Here the bees prepare the rooms in our 5-star hotel. They like the color yellow. This is where a bee lives from the time it is laid as an egg until it's ready to emerge as a fully grown adult. These solitary bees are very docile, peaceful, you can say, and very effective as pollinators. I love to watch them. We are also preparing for the next season. The seedlings are hardening off on the balcony. In the meantime, we've already harvested the first asparagus and planted the first potatoes. Can you imagine that these are the blossoms of a potato? The potato came to Europe due to its blossom. It used to be an ornamental pot plant. They are beautiful, healthy, and filling. This is just the harvest from one pot. If you have more pots, you can harvest continuously. Tomatoes are on the grow list for sure. It's always something special to harvest the first ripe tomato of the year. We grow different varieties. These tomatoes would be the perfect tomatoes for kids. For me, they are a little bit too sweet. They taste like those sweets, do you know, jelly beans? They really taste like that. Yeah, my husband likes them, so it's okay that we have them in the garden. But I think kids would really like them as well. There are so many of them. And one of my neighbors, she's around 80, she said she can't eat tomatoes because they're too acidic. I gave those ones to her to try and she said she had no problems with them. I like the small red ones. They are my favorite tomatoes. We harvest many tomatoes every day for snacking, spaghetti sauce, for salads, and even for tomato jam. Before the first frost, we harvest all of them and they ripen over time. Now it's almost the end of April and we still have some tomatoes left. Peppers are on the list as well. I used to buy pepper seeds in packets. They took very long to germinate. Then I tried to use the seeds from the peppers that I bought in the shop and they did really well. Like that I could choose the peppers that taste nice. We had yellow peppers, we had red peppers like you see here, and even orange peppers. Eggplants we grow every year. I like the tiny little blossoms of the plant. Normally we grow Black Beauty, but last year we tried some different ones. They tasted nice, but they had a funny shape, as you can see here in a second. So, last year we had several heat waves. The beans ripened very early. You see dried beans. And we thought that's it for the season. But then they started to bloom again. Here you can see dried beans to pick and new blossoms. We could even harvest them in January. Those ones didn't look perfect, but they tasted very nice. We love to eat zucchini. This big one is still on our kitchen shelf. We're going to enjoy it soon because we need the seeds for planting again. Normally we eat the small ones, but some we leave to eat in winter and spring. They store very well. Pumpkins are easy to store as well. That's why we grow them every year. You can bake them in the oven, and they are good for soup, cakes and jam. Sweet potatoes didn't grow nicely last year, so we take a break of growing them this year. What we are definitely going to grow this year are sunchokes. Look at the price here on the market. They are easy to grow, we can harvest them until March, they are healthy, and the blossoms are
gorgeous.
And the bees and butterflies love them. That's it for now. The next video will be about fruits and berries that we like to grow in our garden. What are you growing this year in your garden? Please write it down in the comments. I wish all of you a nice time, and special greetings go to Lena, who's celebrating her 18th birthday today. Happy birthday, Lena!